Imagine this. You wake up, grab your phone, and with a few taps, a fully autonomous vehicle picks you up and takes you to your destination. All without a human driver behind the wheel. No steering, no pedals, just technology taking you wherever you need to go. This isn't in the distant future, it's happening now, and it's called a robotaxi. But what's really behind this breakthrough? Which companies are making it happen? And what does it mean for the future of cities, transportation, and even jobs? In today's video, we're diving deep into the companies leading the way, the technology behind robotaxis, and the obstacles standing in their way. Let's explore how these vehicles are reshaping how we get around. First up, let's talk about the key players in the robotaxi space. We've got some of the biggest names in tech making huge strides in autonomous vehicles. Let's break down who they are and what they're doing. Waymo, a subsidiary of Alphabet, Google's parent company, is one of the pioneers in autonomous vehicle technology. Their robotaxi service has been testing since 2017 in Phoenix, Arizona, and now they're expanding their operations to cities like San Francisco and Los Angeles. Waymo's vehicles are fully autonomous with no steering wheels or pedals, relying on their array of sensors like LiDAR, radar, and cameras to navigate safely. What sets Waymo apart is their extensive data collection and rigorous testing. They've driven millions of miles on the road and have developed one of the most reliable self-driving systems out there. Next, we have Cruise. Backed up by General Motors, Cruise is ramping up its robotaxi testing in San Francisco, where it's been slowly rolling out autonomous vehicles to passengers. They're currently in a drivered phase, but are working towards completely driverless vehicles. Their strategy focuses on operating in dense urban areas, a challenging but essential move for mass adoption. Of course, we can't talk about autonomous vehicles without mentioning Tesla. Tesla's full self-driving FSD software is slowly evolving towards full autonomy. And while they're not offering a dedicated robotaxi service yet, the goal is to eventually have Tesla owners use their cars as robotaxis when they're not in use, effectively turning their vehicles into self-driving on-demand services. On top of that, we also just saw their robotaxi come out. However, they're still testing it and it isn't government approved yet. These companies are pushing the boundaries of what's possible, but it's not just about developing self-driving cars. They're also tackling major safety issues and logistical challenges along the way. Now let's talk about the technology that powers robotaxis. At the heart of every autonomous vehicle is its sensor suite. A combination of LiDAR, radar, cameras, and ultrasonic sensors allows the car to perceive the world in 360 degrees. LiDAR, or light detection and ranging, is a key piece of the puzzle. It emits laser beams to create a 3D map of the car's surroundings, helping it detect obstacles in its path, from pedestrians to cyclists to other vehicles. Radar helps with object detection, especially in low visibility, like fog or rain, while cameras capture high-quality definition visuals of the road. On top of this hardware, there's the brain, the AI system. This software processes all of the data from the sensors and uses the machine learning algorithms to make decisions. The vehicle continuously learns from its environment, improving its decision-making process over time. But the real magic happens with the integration of all this data, allowing the car to make safe and efficient driving decisions in real time. Let's get real. While the technology behind robotaxis is impressive, there are still a ton of hurdles to overcome before we see them in every city. Governments are still figuring out how to deal with autonomous vehicles. In many places, the laws are unclear or restrictive. Local governments are cautious about allowing widespread commercial operation. Then there's the safety aspect. Self-driving cars have been involved in accidents, and that's led to significant public skepticism. For these companies to succeed, they need to prove their systems are safer than human drivers, which is a pretty big deal considering how complex driving is. Also, think about this. While robotaxis can operate 24/7, the infrastructure around them needs to adapt. This means making cities robotaxi friendly with updated road signs, dedicated lanes, or charging stations for electric autonomous cars. It's a massive undertaking. The rise of robotaxis is a fascinating glimpse into the future, one where less reliant on human drivers and more dependent on technology to get us where we need to go. But there are still a lot of steps to take before we see them become super common. The companies leading this charge, Waymo, Cruise, and Tesla, are making huge strides, but the road ahead is full of challenges. The question is, are we ready for it? Let me know what you think in the comments down below. Do you trust robotaxis, or do you think we still need human drivers behind the wheel? Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.